We're here to talk about Boygenius.
Boygenius.
We're back. I'm Austin Dean. This is Silas Spell. That's Giovanni all day. And we're here for another Foodies Soundbite to talk about the album that Boygenius created called Record.
The Record.
It's The Record?
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's set the record straight.
Yeah, let's set the record straight. It's called The Record.
I'm on fire already. I can feel it.
Gio,
What's up, gang?
why'd you pick it?
I just wanted to, like...
I just
guess-
wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of wanted to... So we did, like, post-rock with Black Country New Road.
Mhm.
And then I was like, I don't want to go into a rap record yet because you're going to hate it.
I know.
It's going to be like, oh, it says the N-word, I don't like it. And, like, there's a couple of albums that were in the running, but I went with The Record because it's an album that I enjoy, and I feel like it's a genre or, like, a subgenre of music that neither of you have even tapped into.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of that subgenre?
Like
White girl shit?
indie, sad girl, folk rock.
Yeah.
I would say I'm dipped into indie, but not that hyper niche.
Not this level, though.
Yeah,
this
not
is
this hyper niche level.
Yeah.
I think that describes them perfectly.
No, it does.
Indie, sad girl, folk rock.
Yeah. And
You know, it's really crazy. We would have never have discovered this without you, Gio.
Yeah.
Speaking of without you, the first
Oh,
song.
okay. He killed that shit.
Without you,
I ain't gonna
without
lie.
them. The
Wow.
first song on the
Wow,
album.
that was a fucking transition.
And I'm going to go into it.
look, I was
Great
you gotta
opening.
get on it. You gotta get on it, bud.
This was a great opening to the album. I loved it.
Your
It's
transition was too
incredible.
early, though. We didn't even talk about the band.
We don't need
Who's
to talk
in
about
it?
that.
Okay.
We'll talk about this because it'll come.
Yeah,
We'll talk about it as it
will
goes.
naturally come
Alright,
up. So
alright.
three
Because
three
this-
band members.
Yeah. Which actually goes perfectly into why I like this first song so much. The harmonies, incredible. The harmonies are the high point of this entire album. I will say that throughout the entire thing.
That's totally
The
valid to
harmonies
say.
are like the best part about this album, in my opinion. Even more so than the lyrics, which are great. But the harmonies just hit.
That's totally valid.
We have
to say.
Julien Baker, Phoebe Bridgers, and Lucy
Dacus.
Lucy
Lucy Dacus.
Dacus.
Yeah.
We'll start now. Lucy Dacus. All three of them sound great apart, but when they come together, oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And this first song does a great job of that. It strips away, it's mostly a cappella, right?
Yeah, it's basically just acapella.
And I love it for that. It's great.
Damn, bro.
The part where they stack their harmonies,
Bro.
Yeah.
This is my review. I chose this album, and he knew the people and like all that. Normally, like when it's an album that I pick, like I know the people and I give it back. He's going in. You got to pick your game up.
Oh, I'm about to.
Oh,
that was my piece.
This was a great opening to an album.
I thought you were about to start.
No.
hating.
It's the best
This was a
opening.
really good opening
this
to an
is
album, especially when you hear the album and then you go back to this. What a banger opening!
Yeah, it's by far the best one we've
And I
done
love
so
and I
far,
love
the
how
best
this
one we've had so
album.
far.
And I haven't heard their other albums, but I love how their album goes to like different.
This is their only album.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
They have an EP, and
But they
like
do-
another one, but those aren't.
Are they
albums.
wait real quick? Are they still making music?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But they hit different genres, kind of like acapella. They do kind of a country song. They do kind of a indie rock song. Like they don't. It's like their version of that genre.
Actually, I would say they do a spoof on a hymn as well, like a gospel hymn almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get to that one later.
Yeah, but I just thought it was really neat. It was really different, and it sounded great. And I thought it was a great opening. The first time I heard it, I was like, I don't know if I really like that. And then when I heard the album again, I was like, all right, that's just a banger. I just didn't expect it. That's why I didn't like it.
It was
the
a
first time.
really strong start.
Yeah, it was really strong.
Yeah.
Your thoughts?
It's beautiful, atmospheric. Again, it's an acapella. I like the rawness of it, the echoiness, the chamber-like reverb, and I'm gonna say right now who my favorite voice.
Can I take a guess?
Sure,
Is it? Something tells me it's Phoebe, but I want to say Lucy.
it's Lucy.
Yeah.
I think she has the. It just hits different. To be quite honest,
She.
I'm totally okay, and I think she actually was the main. Like, you know how they pan their vocals. One, like, I think Lucy's in the middle, and that's
she's the
a
one that starts in the
totally
middle? Yeah.
valid reason to put her in the middle, because I think she has the best voice out of all three of them.
I have really nothing to base this on necessarily.
Nice.
But it feels like this was her album.
I can
Like, out of the three?
I can agree with that. Like, it feels like a lot of times they put Lucy in the center. Really.
Yeah. And I don't know if it's because Phoebe's like, I'm already popular, I want these other girls to shine, or if it was just like how they did. Like, I don't know what the thought process was. But yeah, I mean, I think she really killed it, and I thought this kind of showed off her more than the other two. The other two were great, by the way, but I think it really showed her off as a singular performance.
You agree?
Oh, yeah, I agree.
So, I have a question. I don't buy vinyls or anything like that.
All right. We just saw this one a mile away.
Yeah,
You know there's nowhere else to go. Do you think this would cost $20?
yeah, probably around
On
there.
vinyl?
Yeah, probably around there.
Second song of the album, $20. Or it's just $20.
Yeah, that was 20.
I can't really say $20 because that just sounds weird. $20.
Yeah.
It's a song.
It is a song.
I don't want to go first on this one.
I feel like we all probably have the same opinion. It's one, again, you know how in every review that we've done, there's always that one song that I've listened to about 20 times and I want to like it. And because like my opinion takes a long time to form. It takes like 5-6 listens. I've gone over 5-6 listens 4 times. I want to like it. It sounds good for a second, for a minute, but then I just kind of not end up liking it. So I like it, but not enough to put on my playlist because those are the songs that if it's not on my playlist, I don't like it enough, right? Because like for a playlist, I want to be able to put it on shuffle and then listen to a song and then be able to listen to the whole thing, not certain parts and then skip it, certain parts and then skip it. So I like it, not enough to listen to it all the way throughout if I put my playlist on shuffle.
It's a real big tone shift from the first one.
Very.
But I like that first half a lot more than I like the second half of the song.
Yeah, I'm 100% with you. The first half of the song I thought was good. The second half, I thought they kind of...
Not really lost the plot, but like...
No, they didn't lose the plot. It just kind of took me... It takes you out of the first half.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's other people that are like, I like the second half, not the first half. But the song really, like, divides... And it's interesting. It's a good concept, but I just don't think it worked, in my opinion, for that song and in that way. But yeah, I wanted to like it, like Gio was saying. Every time I listened to it, I was like, man, that first half really hits. And then that second half, and it's a reason why that song is not in my playlist. It's
not in mine either.
I don't want to listen to the second half.
You know, I want to like it, but I'm sorry, I just can't really get on to board with it.
Yeah. Okay, so far we have literally the same opinion for the album.
Wouldn't this be crazy if it continues?
The first time where we all have the same opinion on every single song.
That'd be insane.
Yeah.
All right.
But I was trying to do a segue there, but you kind of cut me off.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Emily. I'm sorry.
But you didn't say it. You didn't put Emily.
I could have gone with a
great
segue.
one. It was a great segue. You dropped it though.
Yeah, I could have grabbed it. Like I would have apologized and like Emily, I'm sorry. Anyways,
Emily, I'm sorry.
So before we start giving ratings, I want to give some context to the song.
Because that could change the way I feel about it.
I don't know if you guys have already looked at the context, but so long story short, Phoebe Bridgers stole somebody's bitch.
Chris.
Yeah,
Chris. Who's
I did some research.
Who's Chris?
I have a real good.
Who's Chris?
I got a little tangent. I'm about to go.
Who is Chris?
I think he's a producer.
He was a producer on either the Boygenius stuff or at least Phoebe Bridgers stuff personally. Apparently, Phoebe Bridgers and Chris had a thing as well. Chris and Emily had a thing. Emily is like a background singer or something like that, is what they said.
So they were in a polyamorous relationship.
Yeah.
So it was like those three were in a relationship.
Yeah. And so the song is about Phoebe apologizing to her for everything that happened and all that. Yeah.
So like Chris ended up, I guess, not being in the relationship anymore. So like Emily and Phoebe like cut him off.
Dang.
But then, again, so Phoebe, they were already in a relationship. Chris and Emily. Phoebe just came out of nowhere. She's like, "Yeah, let me join." And then like, "Oh, I'm gonna take your bitch. I'm gonna take your bitch." And then, yeah, this song is about her, I guess, apologizing to Emily for whatever the fuck happened between them.
It goes without saying, this whole album is about relationships, right?
For the most part, yeah.
Like every single song can be connected. The first one,
Sad white girl shit, basically.
yeah.
Yeah, I looked up this album because I was confused as hell. Because there's songs that are about like exes and love and all that stuff. And then there's songs about like friendships and stuff and about them, like each other.
Yeah.
And so I was like, what is this album about? So I looked it up, and it said it's purely about their relationships with each other. These three women's relationship with each other.
Oh, I thought it was just.
I don't buy that
relationships in
shit,
generals.
especially with the song "Emily, I'm Sorry," which has nothing to do with these three girls. It's about Phoebe Bridgers and a relationship.
partners.
This album is about relationships.
I think
this is
I would-
literally what it's
I would-
about.
I would agree. Well,
Yeah.
actually, relationships aren't just romantic.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
That's what I was
I know.
trying to get
I'm
at.
saying
There's a
relationships
song
in
about
all.
it later.
Yes, yes.
I'll get to it later.
So it's about those three, which is quite literally a relationship between them.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it can
yeah.
also be relationships that are romantic. So yes, I think this album, if you break it down to its core essence, is about relationships. Doesn't have to be romantic.
It could be
Just
enemies.
relationships.
It's about
Friends.
different. It's all about different relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
Because
people.
a
I would
relationship
say.
is not
Platonic,
it's just how you
romantic,
see
all that
someone
stuff.
else.
Yeah.
Even being an enemy with someone is technically a relationship.
Yeah. Which actually, knowing that every song is about, like for me, I like an album to have a theme. Like that's just my opinion. I think albums work best if every song has a theme and it goes through it and it's like telling a story. It's my opinion, but I feel like albums should tell a story.
Rumors.
It's a form of storytelling.
Rumors.
What?
Rumors got a theme.
Gordon did not have a theme.
I did. Did you see me give it a 10 out of 10?
Facts. He gave it like a 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just was good music. It didn't tell a story.
Rumors. He gave that shit like a 10 out of 10, and it has a very common theme.
Yeah.
They're all shitty human beings.
I think albums should
Nice.
tell a story. And with
you
me,
give it a 9. Sorry.
well, with me being with me now knowing that it's about relationships and me kind of understanding it better, I guess. It really made me
Appreciate it more.
appreciate the album more and realize that there was a story there, because I'm hearing like exes and I'm hearing friendships and I'm like, what is this about? And now that I have a clear, concise idea,
Just
like,
about-
all right, I got you.
It's just about people.
Yeah, it's just about people.
relationships.
People.
So I try not to look at like the stories behind songs until I get here with y'all, because I like to show my live reaction. But a lot of this stuff is kind of surface level.
Yeah, there's not a lot of secrecy.
It tries to be deep without being deep. It's about
Are you talking about this song individually?
the whole album.
Oh.
It's
There's only so deep that relationships can go, to be quite honest.
they
This
try
isn't-
to seem like they're deep, but they're really not.
They're not talking on like societal things like
No.
Kendrick Lamar does on To Pimp a Butterfly.
Oh, I thought you were talking about this.
No. We're not gonna
diss track?
talk. We're not gonna talk about that.
What are you
We'll
talking
listen
about?
to it in the car when we go get some food later.
I
Yeah.
listened to it this morning.
You did? I haven't listened to it yet.
But
It's crazy.
yeah.
Sorry.
Anyways,
But like,
there's only so deep that you can make platonic and romantic relationships about, and just people in general. Again, they're not trying to solve like societal issues.
No.
They're just, hey, this is what I've gone through. I'm just gonna sing it and make it sound good.
It's just about experience.
this song, like
Yeah.
I feel like
So again, this is for Emily. I'm sorry. This is
Yeah.
your opinion. Okay.
I like the song.
I
But
also
like,
do like it.
the whole album makes me kind of sad. You know, which is kind of
I think that's the point, Silas.
I know it's
Yeah.
the point.
I think it does
Another
its job
word
right.
for sad is being blue.
I think it's
This song
beautiful.
makes us true blue.
Bro, have you given your? I haven't given mine.
Oh,
No, I haven't either.
Yeah, he hasn't given his either. Hold on, wait
well.
a second. So you like it? You like Emily? I'm sorry.
it's fine. It's fine.
Well, like, what do you? Is it on your playlist? Is
It's
it
not on my
just
playlist,
enough that you're like
it's
okay?
It's okay.
So it's basically like $20 for you, a little better.
Yeah, a little
Okay.
better.
So I really enjoy this song. There's not too much that I can say that I haven't already said for the context. I just enjoy the production. It's wide, it's gorgeous, spacious, and Phoebe Bridgers has beautiful main vocals.
She does.
I like it. That's it. I'm not too much left for me to say. What about you?
Yeah, not too much. It's just my favorite song in the album.
What?
Yeah, it's just my favorite song in the
I can't
album.
believe you just said
Hold on,
that.
It's-
hold on. You can't just start revealing
Yeah,
them
you
on the
can't-
way.
yeah.
You gotta do it. What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
Is that good? That he was like, yeah, fuck it. I'm
Yeah, I
sorry.
was just whatever.
Okay.
I like it. I'm
it's-
not
it's
saying if it's on my
okay.
top 3 yet, but
Yes.
I'll reveal
Okay.
that later.
I mean,
It's
it's my favorite song.
I enjoy it.
It's okay.
Okay, so this is the first part where we divert. Our
And we were
opinions.
really strong diversion.
okay. Likes it. Favorite fucking song.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's a beautifully told song. I think it's the best like written song on this album.
Damn, dude, you can get so many bitches now. I'm not.
Dude,
gonna lie.
I'm sorry. I do love this song.
You get all
I-
the white.
I have
evil
an
bitches.
I have an inner white girl in me. I
It's
know
an
I
okay-
do.
It's an okay song. It's an okay
See,
song.
I just that message hits. You know, the I'm sorry. There's
Have you
You have
like
something
kicked
to
someone out?
say?
Yeah, you got.
You have something
no,
to say?
no, 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 no. there's just
Stole
like
someone's bitch.
no, I've never done. It's just like
Well,
the things that Phoebe Bridgers is saying in the song, how she's sorry, and just like all the points she's hitting, where she's just like, yeah, some things happen, some bad things happen, some good things happen.
Okay.
I think I should say sorry for the bad things that did happen, no matter what. Like, it's a good message of like, hey, our relationship didn't work out. I'm sorry it didn't work out. Some of it was my fault. Some of it was your fault. Let's get a cup of coffee.
I would not go get a cup of
No,
coffee.
it's not. It's not. I'm not saying that like, hey, let's redo it again. It's just like, hey, let's be friendly. You know, what's wrong?
He's still born out of a shitty place. Like,
Yeah, but you can fix shitty mistakes you make. Like I said, this is what this song's
Yeah,
about.
everyone
It's
deserves
about
second
fixing your
chances.
mistakes. She's going back and saying she's sorry. Mm-hmm. She's fixing her mistake. She's giving Emily the opportunity to hear her out. That's all it is.
yeah. It's just,
I thought it was beautiful. Whatever.
it's a good
I agree
song.
with you.
Yeah, it was
good
good.
song.
All right. Well, go ahead. Transition it, bitch.
I did earlier, and we
True
I
Blue.
messed up. Yeah, True Blue.
It's alright.
This is the one I thought sounded
about
like
five.
a hymn.
I was feeling really
Oh, really?
true blue
Yeah.
after Emily, I'm
About-
sorry.
And like the second or the last third of the song kind of transitions into this like hymn
Yeah.
song, which is really weird. Like it. Oh, I thought you were playing. I was like,
No.
No, I'm not playing it. I just think it's cool to have it pop up
Yeah.
like that.
it's an okay song as well.
Okay.
It's
yeah.
not one I'm crazy about.
I'm. Oh shit.
But
You're.
It's not one I would skip. There has not got a song that I would skip yet.
So I'm just gonna just ignore everything below True Blue, but. Meh, it's alright.
Let's go.
It's an okay song.
It's not-
like. It's not on my playlist. It's not a bad song, I don't think, but it's just okay.
Exactly. I think for me to like truly give any song below a 5, I would have to skip it. And this is not a skip for me. I would listen to it. I'm not gonna go out of my way to listen to it.
Yeah.
So it's a
But
5.
if it pops up, it's around a 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if it pops up, I'm like, all right, I'll listen to it.
Yeah.
I'll let it ride.
It's a banger. It's on my album.
dude,
I thought it's a banger, especially right after Emily, I'm
Are
sorry.
we in an alternate
It's-
universe or something? Why the fuck is he not hating yet?
Why am I the like Debbie Downer in this?
I know. I thought.
Just got switch.
I'm
Switch souls or something.
See, I've only listened to these
Shepherds.
songs in order. So that's the only way I'm basing my
do think-
review of the album off the review of the album only. I have not heard any of these songs prior. This is purely an album review. So I've heard True Blue only every time right after Emily, I'm Sorry. True Blue is perfect right after Emily, I'm Sorry. It's
I
a
will
perfect
say-
next song.
Damn.
I will say these songs are all helped by being
In their
most
order.
of these songs are helped by being in this album. If they were
Yeah,
standalone
yeah,
songs, I don't think they'd be nearly as popular. There are my top
Yeah.
3. I think would stand alone and be fine.
Okay.
There is, the order is a big part in this album. I do agree.
It's alright. It's alright.
It's alright.
It's a banger. It's a banger.
It's alright.
I thought you were gonna transition.
I know.
I think it's
just-
kind of cool.
Hey, stop trying to be so cool about transitioning.
Cool about it.
Well, like I had to pick it up because you weren't. Yeah.
Let me just give you guys an example between True Blue and.
Oh, do you
Cool
want to read
About It.
the
See how much
review
I
you
wrote for
I'm gonna
That
say it.
and then
I fucking
Cool About
love
It.
this song.
Cool About It?
I love it. It's a great
It's
song.
really good.
It's a banger.
I'll say it's in my top 3. It's great. I love this song.
I will say it's in my top 3 as well.
Let's go.
It's in my top 3 as well.
So we already know your top 3.
Austin, stop being so supportive. Start hating.
All right, I fucking hate this song. Okay, I hate the message. I hate the theme now. Yeah, Cool About It's a banger.
It feels like a mental breakdown in the nicest way possible.
It's the most beautiful mental breakdown you can ever listen to.
It's like having a mental breakdown with a harmonica, but you're actually good at playing the harmonica.
Yes.
You know
Like-
how many?
By the way, I'm sorry to cut you off, but like
You're good.
the instrument play
Oh, it's great.
in some of these songs, it doesn't hit as well for me. But there's certain songs where the instruments,
Cool About It
Is-
for the instruments is insane.
yeah.
And again, the harmonies.
Like Cool About It is where I was going to bring up the instrumental, but there's some other songs like it too. But like instrumental is a really big thing in this album specifically. I think sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't for me. We'll get into all that stuff later. But like it plays a big role, and it plays a really big role in this song, and I think that's why it's really, really good.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm glad that you said that the instrumentals were important, because that's one of my main issues with another song on this album. And
Yeah,
it's
we'll
like my least favorite
we'll
song
get
on the
to it,
album.
but
No, we'll get to it. So,
Yeah.
but it's just an amazing song. I listened. So I think I mentioned this in the last podcast, or not the last podcast, last Soundbites, which was Rumors, as you guys know. I started listening to Boygenius like when they released his album. Basically, it was like April 1st, very last day of March or something. And cool about it was one of the songs that I liked almost instantly, and over the summer I listened to it like a fuck ton. So yeah, it's just a great song. I love like the bare bones, the banjo strings, the plucks, the guitar loop, and the subtlest like strings and the build up towards the back end when like Phoebe's singing. Like it's just great. You guys have probably heard it. It's about each of their respective ex. It's like each verse is. So I think the first verse is Lucy, second verse is Julien, third verse is Phoebe, and they're basically all just giving a personal anecdote of some type of ex that they've had before. So Lucy, so it's a little bit of a different approach because Lucy and Julian's verses are completely different. They're both about their exes, but they're completely like different. So Julien is meeting up with an ex, and she's still attached to them, and she wishes that they were kind enough to be cruel about it, as then she would have an excuse to hate them and cut that attachment. But Lucy is about meeting up with an ex who just doesn't feel regret at all about what they did. And then Phoebe's is just her talking about her ex and essentially just being like, yeah, you're a handful, you're a full-time job, and I'm very glad that, or not glad, but it's like what happened. Now I can focus on myself and not be overwhelmed and consumed. So
yeah, cool about it is one of the stronger songs on this album, but not strong enough to top our next song.
Oh damn!
Not
Wait,
strong
did you
enough.
give your opinion?
no, I didn't.
Dude, you got us transition
I'm
when
great.
we're all done.
I'm great at transitioning, just not
the right moment.
Yeah.
It's like I was like, I'm done. Has he done it yet?
Well, I thought you did say.
Well, I started about the instrumental, but like,
he gave a little bit, but he's still got to give his,
yeah, the song is a banger. By the way, 3-peat so far for me right now with this trio right here we got. But like I said, the instrumentals work, and also instruments help an artist's voice. You know what I mean? Like an instrument can bring an artist's voice up.
Yeah, that's what I meant with like
Phoebe
the strings.
Bridgers' voice brings the instrumentals up. She adds to the, and I haven't seen that in a lot of artists. It's
That's what
she has a very unique voice.
Yeah, that's what I was mentioning with the strings like literally like mesh with her voice perfectly. I don't know how, but it just does, and it like rises and like,
whoever like did the, because I mean, obviously there's more than 3 people that actually did this album, and so a lot of those other people that aren't mentioned did that kind of stuff, like the meshing and all that kind of stuff.
the mixing.
And by the way, praise to y'all.
That's just their label.
Yeah, because the meshing and all the stuff that those people did really is what made that song great.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Good job of you guys. So, they were really strong through those hard times, weren't they? But were they strong enough?
I was not strong enough to try to come up with one for this. I did it again. So, not strong enough. I'm going to say it. I love this song. It's an incredible song. I think it's this, like, it's kind of weird, but strongest song on the album. Keep in mind that I said strongest, though. It's the strongest song, best instrumentals, I think, best harmonies, best lyrics.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can see where this is going. It's my favorite song on the album.
Bro, what the f-
I'm
Can
sorry.
we stop?
It's too good. I love this song. It's so incredible.
We never do these on other reviews.
I know. This one just...
I know.
We wait
got
until
us.
the end for.
I know, it just got us.
All right, okay. Let's not announce our number 2s and 3s because
No,
at that
I wasn't
point,
gonna
there's
do
no
that.
fucking point in
Yeah,
listing our top 3s at the. Okay, for me, it's an absolute banger. It's also their most popular song, and I also mentioned this previously to you guys. They won a Grammy for it.
Yes. And 4-peat for me. Just another banger. Solid banger. Y'all hit on it.
We what?
Y'all hit on the song.
Oh, I thought you said hate on it. I'm like,
No.
No, we did not.
I'm saying y'all like.
I
Yeah.
love this song.
This is a 4-peat for me. I know y'all weren't so big on Emily. I'm sorry.
Thanks, man. All right. Took him 2 fucking minutes.
He played the long game.
He played it safe. We got Murph Dog in the background.
We'll get him on camera.
Jesus.
He's destroying that thing.
We'll get you. I
How
know.
did you...
Stop. We'll get him on camera for y'all eventually. Probably next break or whatever. But yeah,
Maybe not.
I thought it was a good song for Pete. Really good vocals. Pretty good instrumentals too as well. Great song. Banger.
What do you think, Gio?
I already gave my thoughts on Not Strong Enough.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and I believe so did you. You went first, so...
You're making me so angry I'm about to start a revolution.
Oh!
That was bad, because it's not a revolution, is it?
What are you talking about?
No, it's Revolution Zero.
Oh, I thought it was Revelation.
This has happened twice today.
I gave he did it on purpose.
No,
he did it on purpose.
I swear that's it.
I did it on accident. Because
I
I didn't
swear
care
that
about
said
that Fleetwood Mac song
Okay,
that I
so-
didn't put it
Yeah.
in.
Let me tell you why I thought this was Revelation. Because in the song previous, Not Strong Enough, it says, I've been having a revelation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought this was Revelations. They were like the original Revelation.
Yeah.
That's on me. Sorry, I'm out of it.
Yeah.
I'm allergic to cats, and I'm feeling the side effects of that. Because there's been a cat in this house.
There has been.
Catty boy. Alright.
I have a cat named Simba.
What you think?
This is my house, by the way.
It's a song. It's one of the weaker songs on the album.
Okay. I like it.
I think you had this great build up with these past 6 songs. You go da 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 da.
It is a very quite somber and calm song.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
like a guitar pattern with just Phoebe singing about online dating. It's essentially what it is during quarantine. So it's apparently about Paul Mescal. I don't know if you know him, Salas.
He's an actor.
An Irish actor, yeah.
Oh, I love the Irish.
Nice.
Oh, sorry.
So it's basically like,
Did they date?
yeah,
Oh, I didn't
pretty
know
sure. Online date. During
Who did?
quarantine.
Paul Mescal and
Phoebe Bridgers. Yeah. So again, it's basically a song being like, I miss you. And let me just say, this is one of the most Phoebe Bridgers style songs. Like,
You mean like from her just own solo stuff?
yeah, like I totally could see this as a singular Phoebe Bridgers song, like from her, like not even with Boygenius, just like a one-off thing with, like off of her, I guess personal like account, music account, just Phoebe Bridgers like on Spotify, not on Boygenius, like because like, so her writing style is like a whispery internal monologue, that's sung and tends to not rhyme very much, like quote.
So just prose.
If that's what it is, yeah. So like I'm just gonna mention a quote. So, imaginary friend, you live up in my head. So I've been making music since you told me to do it. I just want to know who broke your nose, figure out where they live, so I can kick their teeth in.
Is that from
Barely
the song?
any of that shit rhymed, and it sounds just like an internal monologue that borderline sounds bizarre and goofy. That's literally Phoebe Bridgers' writing style. If you listen to her actual songs, it's internal monologue, like whispery. What is it about falsetto? Where it's like really high pitched, kind of like airy.
I think so, yeah.
Whispery falsetto internal monologues that are borderline bizarre. So, yeah, that's her writing style, and this depicts it perfectly.
Don't
Well,
really.
you know, maybe I wouldn't be a big Phoebe Bridgers fan because I'm on kind of the side with Silas here. Like I didn't love it, I didn't hate it. It's a solid song.
It's not
going on my playlist.
It's not on my top 3. I like it. Like it is on my playlist, but it's not like, oh wow, it blows me out of the water like a lot of these other songs do. I really do enjoy like the humming towards the end, where it's literally just humming and like
that was nice.
instrumental. I like that.
And I think this goes with the whole album. If you're not really like if you're in the car, let's say talking, and this whole album just plays,
You're not gonna hear shit.
No, it's
Because
just
we
beautiful.
didn't hear shit when we were listening to it for the first time
It's
and
just
talking.
it's just beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's just like a nice sound. It's just a nice sounding album.
You gotta like melodies. To
This
be
is
into
also
this.
Yeah.
one of only 3 explicit songs on the album.
Really.
Yeah,
I didn't know
it's
that.
Emily, I'm Sorry, True Blue, and Revolution Zero.
There's only 3.
Damn, they're keeping it PG.
Yeah.
I figured there would have been more actually. Or in my head, I think there's more. All right.
They only got 3 F words.
Damn.
No,
I
I'm
didn't
just
know
kidding.
that.
I know I'm joking.
Oh,
Do
okay.
It's like a
do
film
better.
rule. You only get like 1 F word per like PG-13 movie.
Do better, Boygenius. More.
Yeah, but it seems like everyone's like either it's good or it's just kind of meh.
Well, I think we're all in the same kind of area. You know, same kind of range there.
Yeah,
Different levels, but like no one truly hates it. No one truly loves it. Yeah.
I will say everybody knows that this next song is better. Leonard Cohen. You didn't get that reference, but
No.
Leonard Cohen has a song called "Everybody Knows."
Oh, everybody knows. Is that?
I think so. I
Yeah.
can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, Leonard Cohen. I think it's better than Revolution Zero.
I'm not gonna lie, it's been growing on me. Like
growing?
initially, it was probably my least favorite song, but now I genuinely couldn't tell you which is my least favorite song because I've been listening to it more and it's been growing on me. Is it top 3? No, but is it a song that I can listen to? Yeah, it's been growing on me. Yeah,
Yeah, this song, it's a return to form for my 4-Pete. I like it. It's on my playlist. Revelation kind of took me out of it. Leonard Cohen kind of brought me back into it, back into the album. Solid song. I enjoy it. I enjoy the I don't really want to say message, but like the
it's the silliest song on the album.
It
I
is
will
quite
say.
silly.
Yeah.
What's the?
it's fun.
So let me
there
just
any
give some
meaning behind it?
background.
Yeah, is there
Leonard
any
Cohen was a Canadian folk singer who wrote poetry which would have sexual references in it, or tend to have sexual references in it, and he converted to Zen Buddhism in 1994.
See,
Hence
that's
the
why I didn't
lines
know
towards
that.
the end.
Yeah.
What a switch.
Yeah, hence the lines towards the end,
Yeah.
having
Of a
an
Buddhist
existential
monastery?
crisis at a Buddhist monastery, writing horny poetry.
Yeah.
I'm not Leonard Cohen, but I'd agree with that, or whatever the fuck she says. Lucy Dacus, again, just, she can sing the silliest shit and it'll sound beautiful.
Yeah, did she have to do solo work?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I
I mean, I figured she
I
did.
have to
I'm
listen
assuming
to
that
her.
all these people do.
I know.
Yeah, they all do.
I'm sure, yeah.
But yeah.
We actually didn't have a lot to say about that at all.
I
It's
think
a very short,
Yeah.
bizarre, silly song.
You know what would
about
be
it.
you know what'd be cool? I just thought about it.
What?
The bare naked ladies doing it.
Yeah.
Doing a take on it. I just would like to see it. They wouldn't do it better, but I would just like to see it.
You know, the next song on the album was one that I bet both of y'all thought I was gonna hate
No,
Uh,
I didn't think you
because
would
of
hate it
the
because
title alone.
I didn't think you would hate it.
No, no,
because
no.
You
I thought you
literally
would like
said-
it,
You said
actually.
you liked it in the car, and you were like, "Is it bad that I like this song?"
Oh, you did say that.
Oh, I was making a joke. With Satanist, it's also one of the sillier songs on the album, I would say. And this
Yeah, I
one
guess.
focuses more on like I think the friendship side of relationships.
Big time.
Yeah, he was like, "Come be a Satanist with me. Come be a nihilist with me." What? There was another one.
Anarchist.
Come be an anarchist with me. It's like, just come on, let's just do something.
Yeah.
You know, doesn't matter what we're doing as long as we're together.
Yeah.
I think that's what the point of the song is, and I think it's a pretty good song. It's in the
What? Bro, snoring.
I don't. I mean, it's in the upper half of the songs. It's
Yeah.
definitely like, if I had to give an honorable mention, it would be this song.
Yeah, I like it. It's very energetic. It's between this or $20. That's like the most aggressive rock sounding song on the
I think
entire
the
album.
opening of $20 is much more aggressive and upbeat than the first half of the song is, but then it mellows out towards the end. Well, this one keeps it consistent.
Yeah. So overall, I would say Satanist is the most rock sounding song on the album. So again, this was written by Julien Baker, who was raised religious.
Oh yeah, you told me about this.
Yeah, and like I sent you guys a short as well. How like when she came out to her father spent like an hour going through the Bible, going like, "Hey, you're not hated by God because you're gay. You're not condemned to hell just because you're gay." Things like that. Because she did have like because again she was raised religious, so all of a sudden she realizes she's gay, and then she has like a fucking crisis. She's like, "Oh my God, I don't want to be gay," because I guess fear mongering or whatever the fuck amongst gay people from religion in general.
So she's
not just Christianity.
Still religious, or she's
still religious. I believe so. I think she's still religious. I don't know too much about her personal life, but I would assume she's probably still got some faith, but still, you can't change that. She's
Gotta have
gay.
faith, the faith, the faith.
But
you can't change that.
yeah, so she wrote this
the
after
way you
watching
said
the
that.
documentary Hail Satan,
What? I've never heard of that.
and she was like, "Yeah, I could be a Satanist. Hey, friend, do you want to be a Satanist with me?" And that's literally how this song started.
Yeah, it's just like "Come Be." I think "Come Be" would encapsulate this title. "Come Be" would be like a better title because like it's not really about Satanists. I think that's more like catch you. Like, whoa, what's that about?
Yeah.
I definitely think it's more like a whoa, what? And it definitely did that to me the first time. Like, whoa.
I think the Satanist.
What's that song about?
I think the Satanist thing, it does catch, but I think it's more as like kind of like a funny like friend kind of thing. Like, hey, why don't you come? You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's just do something stupid.
Yeah,
something
yeah.
silly.
Yeah. Also, my opinion on this song, not on my playlist. Solid song. I'm kind of on the fringe if I want to put it on my playlist or not. But I will say this:
honorable mention.
the last, what do you call it? Verse.
Last couple lines.
Oh,
bars,
lines.
whatever.
You wonder if you can ever be seen from so far away. A slow pull, a seismic drift, leaning over the edge of the continent. It's so hard to come back. You hang until it drags. You under. Bro, I loved that little bit right there. I don't really know why. I just loved that little chunk of that song right there. I just thought it was a really cool bar they had there.
As you were saying that, I thought about Icy's Continental Drift.
Yeah.
I see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
But yeah,
the pirate one.
I just thought that little line there was really neat, and it sounds a lot better them singing it than me saying that out loud. So check it out. But yeah,
So we all agree this is one of the better songs on the album.
Yeah. I like it enough to put it on my playlist. Yeah.
I see that's the thing. An honorable mention, I would tell you to listen to it, and I'll probably go out of my way once or twice to listen to it, but I won't add it to my playlist.
Okay.
It'll have to be like oh yeah.
yeah.
Gotta be honest, can't relate to this upcoming songs. I've never been in love before. You know. You like that one? Yeah, you did. I knew you would.
Oh, Gio has his hand on my knee.
I thought it'd be fitting.
For "We're in Love," the next song in the album.
Yeah.
Is this before we start? Is this the one that strips away all of the music and keeps it very airy?
It's
and vocal?
literally just piano for the most part.
But it's mostly just I think Phoebe Bridgers.
Lucy Dacus.
Again, but that wasn't even him. What was that?
That was him.
Oh my gosh.
It's majority Lucy Dacus. I'm pretty sure Phoebe and Julien have like some background vocals and maybe
Oh, he's listening to it.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if this is the one I.
it's very
Okay, I have
literally just
my thought
piano
about
for
this
the
one,
most
yeah.
part. Again, another beautifully
Very
heart
beautiful.
crushing song, front woman, not front man, front woman by Lucy Dacus.
By the
Because
way-
she just kills it every time.
Yeah, by the way, if you want a beautiful sounding song, bring out the piano. You kill it.
that's what they did.
Piano does it every time. Piano does magic if you want to create a song like this.
They have piano, some strings, and very faint guitar squeaks.
Yeah.
This is one of the weaker songs on the album for me.
I agree.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, it didn't catch me.
Yeah,
Wow.
maybe
I'm
it's because I just
surprised.
don't relate to it.
It's a nice sounding song. but
Yeah,
like,
it sounds nice, but there's no substance.
Well,
to it
you
for
might
me.
agree with
No,
Julien
they're-
because she initially rejected the song from the album.
Oh. Why
Really?
did she?
Yeah, is there a story
I don't
to
know. I
that?
don't know.
Is it because the
I
album
guess
is...
she was just like, I don't think it fits.
I think it fits. Although
Well,
it could have
again,
gone at a different
that
point.
was a hypothetical guess. I don't know why, but she initially rejected it. I like it. I think it's a good song.
Yeah, I think it's good
Again,
too.
this is a 50-50 skip for me. I have to be like in a certain mood to listen to this.
That's totally valid.
So I'd put it right below 4.
Okay.
For no other reason than like I just don't relate to it yet. Come back to me in like 35 years. Not 35, 3-5 years. And then we'll see.
What was your rating? Because you said you liked it, but then you were also agreeing with Silas. So I'm confused on where you stand.
No. I said I liked the Satanist song. I was kind of...
Oh.
Yeah. This
This
song...
is not
This song, it just didn't work for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
It just didn't catch me. It's a solid song. But I just,
Yeah.
it didn't catch me.
It's just not for me.
I don't think there's a song on this album that I wouldn't listen to again. But there's definitely some songs that I wouldn't add to my playlist.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that would skip depending on my mood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another one is Anti-Curse. That one's probably an iffy skip for me. I didn't care for it, personally. I just thought it was okay. You're going to start seeing a theme with the last songs on this album.
Yeah,
There's not many left.
Yeah, Silas kind of spoiled a little bit to me a while ago, and how he was saying he didn't really enjoy listening to the second half of this album.
That is true.
Yeah.
But I didn't mean to spoil that.
You were like, oh, I didn't spoil it. And you're like,
No. The thing is, honestly, so with the way that my schedule worked out, I would always start listening to this on my drives, but then I would get interrupted always around Revolution Zero. I would always get interrupted, and I just wouldn't come back to it because I'd forget. So it's not really like the album's fault that I didn't listen to it.
Yeah.
It's more that life just happens.
Yeah.
So I get like through 20 minutes, and then something would pop up, and I'd be like, okay, I'll just come back and finish this later, you know?
Yeah.
I've listened to the whole album like 4 times, but the first half of the album I've listened to probably 7 times. Up till Revolution Zero. And then I would probably stop halfway through Revolution Zero.
Okay.
Just because something would always happen.
Yeah.
But I also just am not a huge fan of the second half. I think it loses some of that momentum. There are beautiful songs on the second half, such as Leonard Cohen and Satanist. But when you have bang after bang after bang in the first half.
Yeah.
I do think the second half is... Yeah, I do think the second half is weaker. But I personally really liked Anti-Curse. It's another playlist song for me. I really liked it.
I don't have much to say, besides I just like it.
Yeah, it's a fine song. It's just...
Yeah, I like it.
I have to be in a mood to listen to it.
I enjoy the song.
And I guess it catches me more than you. I just liked it. I thought it was good.
And I think this is solely Phoebe Bridgers on it.
Was this with her writing style as well?
There's no... Yeah, but again, she doesn't always do the bizarre monologue, whispery monologue every time.
Yeah.
It's not nearly as much. It's... Like, it starts out with just, like, guitar strings and then get in deep. And it's a song about her, like, I think being at the beach or something.
You know what
it references the ocean and things like that as well.
I will say there's something I do enjoy about this song is the guitar in the beginning. It's
I really like it
really
too.
good. Yeah, that I think that saves the song from being an always skip. It's like we said, the musical.
And then at the end, it gets very loud and, like, the drums come in, like, and she's just, like, borderline screaming.
It's a good... I do like the ending of the song.
Drums, I like drums. I'm a big drum guy.
Yeah.
Drums are nice.
But, yeah, I like it. So, yeah.
Once again, I think the instruments really help this song. Just like it does Cool About It. Cool About It, this song, like I was kind of hinting to earlier, I think the instrumentals really help this song. Which, yeah.
All right.
I agree.
Yeah.
I guess we're down to the final song now.
Last one.
You didn't do a segue. I had a segue, actually.
You want to do yours real quick?
Yeah, I was going to say, hold on, give me a second. I need to write a little poem real quick. A little old poem.
I was going to say write a letter to a poet. I got to write a letter to a poet.
You didn't say that.
I didn't. Dude, the Benadryl's kicking in.
All right.
All right. But this is another song I just didn't really care for. I get it. I understand its importance. The rejection of the relationship there at the very end.
It's a good ending for this album. It fits as an ending.
It does bookend the album with, like, the you without them being the beginning of I want this, I want this, I want this, I want to be with you. I can't be without you. Who would I be without you, without them? Yeah. To I don't need you anymore. Yeah. You're, like, toxic. Yeah. Get away from me. It
bookends the album really well. It does, but I do agree with Silas. It didn't catch me. It didn't hit me. It's not on my playlist. Yeah. Didn't catch me in that way. But it is a good bookend to the album.
That's all the only redeeming quality of it, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, it sounds good also. But all these songs sound good.
True.
Yeah.
That's just like
it's hard to not sound good when your singing voice is that good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have all these amazing instruments.
So lucky.
Facts.
Yeah.
So, again, I think this is another really good example of Phoebe's style. The falsetto, whispery monologue with lack of rhyming. I think one of the lines is like, so, I kissed you hard in the dark, in the closet. You said my music is mellow. Maybe I'm just exhausted. You think you're a good person because you won't punch me in the stomach. It's like, what the fuck are these lines?
Yeah, I don't.
But like, I don't mind that at all.
I don't like how it doesn't rhyme.
I enjoy that kind of, to be honest. I think it's interesting and it's different.
I mean, I didn't see that as a reason why it didn't catch me.
Yeah, it's not.
But
It's not a negative to me.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not a negative. I just.
But I think it would have improved it. It's like,
If it rhymed.
yeah.
Okay,
'Cause,
well,
like,
yeah,
I like rhymes.
rhyming is appealing to the human ear.
Yeah.
I get that. But honestly, her
Yeah.
vocals more than make up for,
I mean,
for
it-
me.
She does have an interesting style
very
where
interesting.
it kind of not necessarily rambling, but it does feel like she's just yelling her thoughts into a microphone almost. You know what I mean? Oh my god!
But
Fell into that one.
her style does just like it reminds me of someone writing a letter or like
Yeah.
sending a text to someone, which is what it's trying to do.
Yeah, yeah.
It's-
I mean,
it's
letter to
literally-
an old
yeah.
poet, yeah.
It just the song didn't work for me and you, and
Yeah.
it worked for him.
Yeah. Again, let me do. I'm gonna. So you know how Phoebe is like a sad girl, like
No.
yeah.
I don't listen to
I
Phoebe
don't.
that much.
Well, this whole album is sad girl shit, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't personally feel any like sadness when Phoebe sings. To be quite honest, in this style, because like it's so bizarre that it kind of like pulls you out of the I'm feeling sad. It's kind of like punch you in the stomach.
Yeah,
and
I can see that.
I don't. It's not a bad thing at all that I don't feel sad, but like personally, it doesn't affect me in a saddish way.
Yeah.
I kind of find it like interesting and like a little bit funny, silly. But yeah, I enjoyed this one. I think it was a good closer.
It is a good closer. I think we all like. Yeah, it's a good closer.
but not a good standalone song itself.
Oh,
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it. So
I think it's time for our final thoughts and
Well, let's-
ratings. of the
We
song.
got 3 minutes. Let's go ahead and take a break, and we'll come back and finish it
We're gonna
off.
take a break.
Yeah.
At least that's what I always thought it was.
Yeah, you're right.
you the goat, Murph dog. You the goat.
Oh yeah, Murph Talk. We finally got Murph Talk.
So Murph, what is your opinion on
Boygenius.
Boygenius?
Hi. Top 3.
Top 3. I'll go first, so then we'll end the ratings with me. We'll go da 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 da.
Okay. Sounds good.
Because I think my rating might be the most controversial.
Okay.
Shit. All right.
Yeah. I'm gonna go from least to most of the top 3.
Yeah,
Cool.
start at 3.
Cool About It.
That's your 3.
That's my 3.
Oh,
Great song. Loved it.
Okay.
But it's just the best of everything. You'll see what I mean in a second. But then, You Without Them is my second favorite song.
Okay.
The harmonies just hit for me so hard. This is a better version of what I think the other bare bones, like barely any. I'm sorry, he's
You're good.
the barely any like music with mostly vocals. What was that? We're in Love. I think it does that better. I just think it does the vocal main thing better.
Wait, what does better than We're in Love? What song does it better?
Without you,
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
with them. Or, without you, without them. I love that song. Great opening.
it is.
Great by itself.
Yeah.
I'll listen to it again and again. Every single time I open up this album, I'm excited because of this song.
Okay.
And my favorite, I kind of already know.
Yeah.
Not Strong Enough. It's a great song. It's a great song. It won a Grammy before I even knew.
Yeah.
But
It
I liked
did.
it before I even knew that. But it deserves its stars.
Yeah. Okay. What you think,
My number 3, Anti-Curse, actually, is my number 3.
Man, that Benny drill is kicking in.
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was good. And I have like 6 songs that are kind of all in the 3. He's so camera shy, guys.
It was a chore to get him on there.
It was. I had like 6 songs that all were heavily considered for my top 3. And I honestly just went with like, what was the one that out of the 3 that I would click on and go, I'll listen to that one again. It was Anti-Curse. So
Okay.
Anti-Curse is my 3. My number 2 is Without You, Without Them. I did, like Silas was saying, I did enjoy coming back and restarting the album to hear that. It was just great. It was a great opening. I thought it was great. And then, obviously, like I said, Emily, I'm Sorry is my number 1 song.
Okay.
It's great. It's a banger. Check it out.
All right. So for me, for 3, it's incredibly close. Like
Yeah.
incredibly close. But it's between We're in Love and Without You, Without Them. And the one that I chose, I think We're in Love slightly takes the edge over
Wow.
Without You, Without Them.
I like how like same sides of the same or same sides
quite
or
literally
opposite sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
Sorry.
very
Benny.
close. But after like listening to both of them like back to back, I was like, I think We're in Love slightly.
Do you think because with You're in Love is more song, you prefer it?
That's a good thing that you raised. I feel like Without You, Without Them is more so just like a.
It's definitely just an opening because it can't fit anywhere else.
Yeah, it's not super long either.
Yeah,
it's like just a minute.
Yeah, it's like a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Pretty short. I kind of prefer the whole song structure and just overall, it's more of a song of We're in Love for me. That's why I slightly put it over Without You, Without Them. But that's my number 3.
Yeah.
My number 2, Not Strong Enough.
Okay.
It's really good.
Won a Grammy.
Yeah, I mean, it deserves all the praise that it gets.
Yeah.
And my number 1.
Hold on, before you do, I want to take a guess with you
What I think it is?
Yeah, I think it's either this one or this one.
No, you got to pick one.
Those two.
But
I'm leaning more towards
that
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's cool about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we call it. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
it was
did you see
between
the fucking
Yeah, I mean,
novel I wrote for it?
Yeah.
It was either Cool About It or Leonard Cohen.
I mean, literally. Oh wait, that's Revolution. Like the fucking whole thing is, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool About It, it's good.
So yeah,
was
Cool
really
About It's my number 1.
It was my
Again,
number 3, yeah.
I think it probably has the best instrumental, and it's just a great song.
Yeah.
I think that's the song that I've listened to the most from them. I mentioned that I listened to it a lot over the summer.
Yeah.
So it's a great song. Yeah. That's my top 3.
So you ready?
All right. I'm just gonna say 7.5. I'm not gonna go through all that. 7.5. I'll give it a 7.5. I enjoyed it. You know, it's not a 10 for me. Every album I pick is not a 10.
It's gonna be so funny
Awesome.
for the. It's gonna be so funny to have people watch this and
you
just
said
have
a
his head
7
on
or
the table like that.
7.5?
7.5.
Out of 10. That's what I'll give it.
I'm in a really similar boat with Gio here. I think it's a 7.5 as well.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, I was debating.
Don't fucking ruin this.
I was really heavily like 7, 8, but I just kept coming back to the fact that I didn't like all the songs, and so how can I go? This is an 8, but I did really enjoy some of the other songs, and that I think matters to me is like really enjoying songs, and so I just stuck with in the middle there, 7.5.
The high notes hit, but the low notes really don't hit.
See, I don't know about not hitting. They're catchy. They sound good. It's just kind of like, look, I guess this is going to sound rude, but I don't mean it in a rude way. But like the songs that I don't really like are kind of like a white noise. Like they sound good, but I don't feel it. Yeah.
You're sucking off a horse over there. Sorry. Sorry.
He didn't like that.
Mine is like yours, but to a more extreme. And I didn't like nearly as many songs as I think you did. I'm giving it a 6.
Damn.
I don't think that's bad though. I liked it more than I disliked it.
That's what you gave Bare Naked Ladies, I'm pretty sure.
I know. I wish I could go back and check Bare Naked Ladies now, because I didn't know we were allowing 0.5s.
Well, you do now.
We can allow 0.1, 0.2, 0.3,
You can do
whatever.
You can do whatever you want.
Oh, so I can go back and retroactively change it?
Well,
Go. I mean,
if you want to update your score, then go for it. Yeah.
yeah.
But I mean that's.
I mean, Mark's not going to go back to the video and change
yeah,
it,
no,
but
That
like,
would be fun. I guess the Bare Naked Ladies was 6.5. This is a 6. I liked more songs than the Bare Naked Ladies album.
wow, you like Bare Naked Lady?
Damn, dude.
I liked this album more than Gordon.
But see, that's just, I like that style of music that they do.
I do too. Like I said, I didn't love every song of this album. I just fell in love with more songs on this album, I think, than Gordon. And by the way, Bare Naked Ladies is my top 3 all-time band of all time. So I love the Bare Naked Ladies.
Of all time, top 3.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah. Bare Naked Ladies are
Yeah,
great.
it's a 6. I don't know why you think that's bad though. 6 is
No,
I like
no,
it
no,
more
I
than
mean,
I
if you like it more than you dislike
Yeah,
it,
exactly.
at least on my
I'm
scale.
just I was just shocked about the Bare Naked Ladies thing.
It's just
What, that I liked it?
Because Gordon, I think, is one of their weaker albums.
Wasn't that their debut?
Yeah.
This is also their debut.
I do.
They have a better debut. But, I mean, they're more... Like,
Yeah,
the Bare Naked Ladies
these-
came out of nowhere. These girls were... Well,
I think they've
two
all
of
done
them were
music
already
before.
kind of established.
Yeah.
Especially Phoebe was established. But...
Yeah, Phoebe was like, was she like the main driving force of this going together?
No, I thought,
Lucy?
I think it was.
Yeah, I think Lucy was...
I recall.
Lucy was like, hey, I need to get popular. I'm really good.
No, I think Phoebe wrote Emily, I'm Sorry, and then she hit up Lucy Dacus and Julien and was like, yeah, let's be a band again and start making music. Because they were a band, and then they kind of like just took a break. And then she wrote Emily, I'm Sorry, and she's like, yeah, can I get you guys on this song as well? Like, with background vocals? And like, yeah, let's just do a whole fucking album.
That's crazy. They were just like, yeah, we're good.
Let's be a band again.
Let's just do it. Yeah.
So, I do think Phoebe was probably the driving force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so that's our ratings and our top 3.
Murphy, what's your rating?
What you think?
Wow. Really? That big of a... Okay.
Damn,
Sorry.
dude. Holy fuck.
I support it.
He broke
I
the
support it.
scale.
I support it.
That's a very... Okay.
It's your opinion.
Murph, you're about to get so many white dogs. White bitches.
Oh, you may have camera shy again.
No, he knows.
He's nervous about all that attention.
But just like every beginning, or every end, there's a new beginning. It's my turn to choose the album.
Mm-hmm.
And I choose the 2000... Wait. I'm going to give y'all a hint. Or who do y'all think it's going to be? It's a 2005 album.
There's a lot of music that
Yeah,
came out
good
in
grief.
2005.
What? Give us a genre,
A
at least.
genre, a band, like a...
Soft indie. Indie folkish. It's similar. It's not... It's...
I don't know about folk, because I don't really listen. Is it
This
can I-
person
can
is
I
heavily
guess?
associated with Curious George.
Oh, Jake Johnson?
Jack Johnson's
Jack
In Between,
Johnson.
In Between Dreams album.
Okay.
It's 41 minutes, and it was released in 2005. This is... I've listened to a few of the songs on there. I think it's great, and I'm excited to listen to the rest of them.
Is Upside Down on this album?
No.
Okay. I was just
Upside
curious.
Down was
What
made
a shame.
for...
That's a really good song, by the way,
Yeah,
by
it's a
him,
very
if
good
you want to
song.
check it out.
I think it's probably his best like solo song.
Yeah.
But this has a lot of really great songs.
So, just to clarify, you haven't listened to this whole album.
No, I listened to like
So you're
4 or
going
5,
kind of
yeah.
blind into it as well.
Yeah.
Okay. When I pick albums,
But-
I don't tend to go in blind. I kind of like already have a pre-established view of it.
Yeah, I have
So
established.
who knows what you will give it a score.
This
I
could
will
be...
say though, every single song that like I've listened to on this album, I think it's on my playlist. Looking at it, I think they're all on my playlist.
all
So
of
then
them are
you
on your
so then
playlist?
you have
Well,
listened
yeah,
to
you
this
have...
album.
No, not all of the songs. Those songs that I've heard are on my playlist.
How many songs have you heard on the album?
Oh, I see what you mean.
It's more than half the album.
Oh,
no. Okay, I got you.
Yeah,
So
okay.
you've heard...
So
okay.
they've all hit. Essentially, is what you're
Yeah,
saying
and
that you've
I-
heard. Okay.
And I think this will be like a good transitioning out of like this folk indie because it's still kind of folkish, like soft beat.
Mm-hmm. All right, Murph, can you get us out of here? Can you say goodbye to the guys, the people? Murph?
Are you assuming they're all guys?
Murph, can you... we'll see y'all next time.